MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Got it, second. The center fielder, Harrison.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Rodriguez has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Hey, keep hacking at that breaking ball. You're going to get one at some point.
Yeah, no doubt. Did a little something there I like to call the bait and switch, Matty. I think he took a bad swing at that first curveball to buy himself another one. He got one in the zone and didn't miss it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 28 home runs and 89 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bader, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13.
And he takes ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 27 homers and 73 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. DeYoung. It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Runner at second here with one man out. Still 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Dickerson's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Yadi Molina digging in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1 the count to Molina. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Jacob Waguespack starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in, Abiatel Avaldino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 46.
Pitch on the way. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And this one just misses off the corner.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting center, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. high in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob Waguespack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batter, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bader brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. So far this season, Bader is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Sandoval.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Carpenter is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Dickerson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey's got it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he falls behind. 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And 2-2. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Fowler at the track. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired, and there's one away. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 46.
Riding in once again, Abiatel Avelino. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Two out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One ball, one strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled off. misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in, Pablo Sandoval, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Dickerson, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high round.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals 3. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's fouled away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The batter, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Jacob Wagyu's back. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you see there on your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Giant ball club. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. On, he pops it up. Coming on is Fowler, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright
Number
gets
50,
the call.
Adam Wainwright.
Standing in now, Derek Rodriguez. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back, number 46.
Ready once again, Abiatel Avelino. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming from Wainwright. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, one man out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Now back. Second
Boy,
base.
there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. It was a walk in his last trip. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Now the 2-1. Bounce to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals 4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Looped out toward third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 48. Pablo Sandoval.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Line to the right side. Fowler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Andrew Suarez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Andrew Suarez.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hence is there, 1 away. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Jose Martinez is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Jose Martinez.
And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all tied 5-5. Cody Whitley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 90, Cody Whitley.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Brandon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Mauricio Dubon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Logan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. This remains a 5-all ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Abiatel Avelino. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The pitch.
That's Bolton.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fouled away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change. the dreaded equalizer.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. This ball game still tied 5-all. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready for another shot now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The catcher of the 4.
So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Flores has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slice down the left side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Now batting, Alex Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The set and the 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Brandon Belt would be next. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Grounded to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
The batter, the pitcher, Cody Whitlock.
Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 49, Justin Turner.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now back, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with two away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Line to the right side. Hence is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Cards strand a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Alex Reyes comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 62,
Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Abiatel Avellino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
A 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
He's set. The 2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Arlene Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 97, Arlen Garcia.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside.
One 1-0 pitch coming.
2-0. Yeah.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, and he fouls this one off. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Standing in, Hunter Pence.
Leading up for the Giants, the right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Two balls, two strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and misses. Throw down. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Arlene Garcia earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please